My name's Dusty Birchfield, partner with RACK59 Data Center here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We're a 15,000 square foot colocation data center within the campus of 7725 Connect, a 1.6 million square foot building out on the west side of Oklahoma City. The data center has everything you would expect of a first-class data center with redundant fiber, redundant power, high security access, and with a staff to support the availability to our customers 24/7, 365. RACK59 was founded in 2009 by myself and some other partners. We just saw a need in the market for retail colocation. The building that we're in is the former AT&T Lucent Technologies manufacturing facility, and it had some of the infrastructure that is almost impossible to duplicate. Some of the equipment and facilities built here were the most expensive that AT&T ever built in the history of AT&T. And so we saw that infrastructure and said, hey, we can refresh the new things and make them great and bring a new data center out of the ground. And ultimately, that's how RACK59 came to be. This building, since it was finished in 1963, has less than 5 hours of power downtime ever. So in the tech world, what does that look like? Well, that looks like 99.9997 of uptime, right? So therein lies the name of RACK59, rack 5 nines of availability. We get this question a lot. RACK59 is part of a larger campus, and the campus is called 7725 Connect. The address to the building is 7725 West Reno, and we connect people and data and infrastructure at this campus, right? So 7725 Connect is 1.6 million square feet, which, just to give some visual reference, that's the Devon Tower on one level, which is what we are. So it's a monster campus out on the west side of Oklahoma City. And the facility houses lots of tenants, of traditional office space, and some typical types of uses. So the final entity at the campus is IXOKC, and that's an extension of RACK59, and what that stands for is Internet Exchange Oklahoma City. And to keep it as simple as possible, it's really important for carriers like Level 3 and AT&T and Verizon, those types of companies, for talking to one another. So what an internet exchange does in the simplest form is it makes what was a long distance call a local call. One of the things most people don't realize is that they hear about the internet and the cloud. And they're like, oh, the cloud's up there. Well, actually, no, the cloud is in data centers, just like RACK59. So ultimately, it all comes back home. And so at RACK59, we have a couple of caching devices. And that's just a fancy word for saying it stores data for a short period of time, right? So those caching devices, we have one for Netflix. So when you're at home and you're surfing, going through your Amazon Fire Stick, and you're watching your favorite, Big Little Lies or whatever it may be, right? Then many times the latest, greatest shows are actually housed right here, and you're sourcing them from our data center to your home. So those are one of the ways that the ordinary people that don't care about technology, just want to know that their phone works and Netflix works, is how we get to play a small role in their lives. So Oklahoma City is unique for a few different reasons, right? We've got I-40, I-44, and I-35 coming right through our state. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is state right-of-ways, interstate right-of-ways, are where a lot of fiber is across the country. So you can take I-40 from east to west, and there's going to be fiber going along all the way. So they go along railroads, and they go along rivers, they go along highways, and this fiber infrastructure is what all of the carriers, your T-Mobile and your Verizon and AT&Ts and such, need to be able to connect to. Now, why would it be important to be able to connect to fiber in between here and Amarillo, right? Well, for example, say you had a driverless semi, which Coca-Cola and Bud Light said are happening imminently, right? So it would be important for that semi to be able to talk to a data center like RACK59 and with its onboard computers to make sure that it safely gets from point A to point B. So we think that Oklahoma City has a strategic advantage in distribution and logistics because of those interconnections of I-35, like I said, those interstates. And so as trucks and cars are becoming more autonomous, if we continue to have infrastructure like we have at RACK59 and infrastructure like we have moving across the state, we can really support those systems as they come and go. Oklahoma is special to us because all of the partners are Okies. So we all live here, work here, build businesses here, hire here. So I grew up in Western Oklahoma. My kids are going to school here in Oklahoma City. We're not moving away. So it's just logical for us to stay here in Oklahoma and expand and grow. I've owned some company for almost 20 years, and I just can't imagine doing it anywhere else, and my partners all feel the same. So RACK59, we're pretty proud of who we are and what we've built here. What sets us apart from our competition is definitely our people. The people make a big difference in making this successful. So everything from operations to marketing to sales is very important. And on top of that, we have some incredible infrastructure, and infrastructure like you won't find anywhere else in the state. So with our interconnection that we have and our IX OKC, we have over 22 carriers within our facility. We have redundant power and fiber coming into the facility. The entire building's ready to withstand up to an EF4 tornado. So when you layer these things on and look at it holistically, there's just not another location like this, and you can't really duplicate what we've done over the last decade.